I've been around for a long time. Not a long time, but not a little time either. My life has put me in different situations, in different areas, with different people, with old people, new people. And along this thing called life, I've learned a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot for the age that I am. I have learned a lot. And the thing that makes me know that I've learned a lot is the fact that a lot of outsiders will look at me and they'll assume things, assume that I don't know this, assume that I don't know that. And that teaches me that, for one, I am a different type of breed, I am a different type of person. And for two, it teaches me that I have learned a lot and I do know a lot more than the people that judge me or assume things about me. I also learned that when I do speak out for myself or whatever, it tends to piss people off that I know as much as I do. And when those type of people realize, oh, she knows more than what we think she does or whatever, I noticed that some of those people end up getting intimidated or upset. So then it's like, oh well, let's knock her down. Because one thing for sure that I've noticed about human beings is human beings don't like smart asses. When I say smart asses, I mean someone that is intelligent, that is smart, and when I say that, I mean like intelligent in their life, like intelligent, of knowing themselves, not just being a know-it-all, not actually knowing things, but knowing themselves. Bro, I don't know why that pisses people off, but a lot of people do. Matter of fact, I do know why it pisses people off, because a lot of people, those individuals, don't know themselves. So it's like, well, this person isn't doing what we're doing, so they obviously don't know themselves. And it's like, that's where you're wrong, because the people that don't move like the rest of the group are the ones that know themselves. That's why they're not doing what y'all are doing. It's like, duh. The fuck? And when you try to explain that, people just be feeling like you want a high horse and you feel like you better than them. But I'm like, it's not even like that. It's just people, when a person knows themselves, they're going to move differently. Like, that's all it is. And people who are so comfortable with being like everyone else, it just pisses them off. So they try to, break those people down, try to do all types of things any way that they can. And it's like, that is why you're really not progressing in life. I've sat in many of places and watched people do people wrong and think they're gonna progress and go places, but they just end up regressing. It's like, it boggles my mind. I've watched people eat and sit with individuals and literally suck their lives, that person's life, and literally take notes on that person's life, and literally keep them so close that they're watching that person's life, so that when they're no longer in that person's life, they could walk around imitating that person. And then it's like, that person kind of slow, because the person that you know they're getting their life from, like, you're imitating something that's old. I mean, you're doing something that's already been done. This is why I have a video called Copycat. I did that, like, because there's a lot of people. This is what I've learned personally. People, this is why I don't really like that whole keep your friends closer, your enemies closer, because really, the enemy, keeping the enemy close, because the enemy watching you and da 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 and all of this. And it's like, so When you get up and you rise up, the enemy gonna still be an enemy, but guess what? The enemy gonna be imitating you and doing old shit to try to be like you. And it's this is why I don't do that whole when you know someone is off or an enemy or something. I don't get the fuck away from me. Ain't gonna be no friends. We ain't gonna be cool. We ain't gonna kiki. And because anytime I'm around you, I'm gonna feel some type of way, and it's dumb. Like, why would I put myself in a situation to feel some type of way, knowing I don't fuck with you, knowing you in it? Like, this is exactly why I feel like I always be sitting by myself and stuff, and I don't really be caring, but it's because I'm different. I don't sit in with the rest of everybody else that does that stupid ass shit. Like, why would I want to sit around a table of enemies for? Why? That sounds so fucking dumb. To me, it sounds dumb. I don't care how anyone else tries to spin it or make it make sense, but I'm not trying to make it make sense because it just sounds dumb to me. So why would I make something make sense that sounds dumb to me? I just,